this is Kara from Kara Tarot with a general reading for Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. I'm using the Curious Travels Tarot, and I've already shuffled this deck. And the spread that I'm using today is by Light Wands from Instagram. It's called the Inside Out Spread. And this spread is a 7-card spread. As is often the case, I'm altering the layout a little bit so it fits better in my space. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. And this is an interesting spread that talks about different aspects of yourself. So we start with the King, your inner ruler. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a wonderful thing to be your inner ruler. It's about celebration with others, about community and supporting each other in times of great joy. So that's a wonderful way to be that your inner king. Your inner wild card, the Jester. Ooh, your inner wild card wants to get away. Your inner wild card, maybe your first response is, oh, I just want to forget it. I'll just leave it behind. I won't deal with it. That would certainly make sense, especially if this is the part of you that always just wants to have fun. You don't want to deal with things that are difficult to deal with. Your knight, your inner protector, is the Two of Wands, the one that does all the planning, the one that tries to get things together and line things up, and the one that also can be a little stagnant. It doesn't ever really want to get started. It just wants to keep amassing things and making plans, but perhaps not really getting started, but loves to dream about getting ready. Your advisor, your inner sage, one of my favorite cards, the Nine of Pentacles. Your inner sage wants you to fully acknowledge and appreciate what you already have, the beauty that you already have might be a little home in a garden, but just appreciate and also take care of what you already have, so that and it is the card of contentment. Wonderful inner sage. Your heir, the legacy card. Ooh, burdens, the Nine of Wands. Your legacy may be that you handled a lot, and that's not a bad legacy to have, is that is that when the times were tough, you were the one who chipped in. Your treasurer, your inner keeper, is the Ten of Swords. Your inner keeper, your treasurer, is the Ten of Swords. Perhaps this means you self-sabotage a little bit in your financial arena, that you have not done a good job of maintaining your resources, and you know it, and it can come back to bite you in the back. It could also mean that life has worked against you. A lot of financial things say that most people are 3 paychecks away from a bad accident or one hospital bill away from financial devastation. And so that may just be the situation that you've been in, and it isn't. Although people like to say that's through a fault of your own, it isn't. It has to do with the inequities in our society, in our system right now. So I would say what you need to do with having this card here is look at this, take it in, and think about the most proactive ways you can deal with that. Sometimes we don't have a lot of choices, but there are some choices. Take the choices that you have. And your oracle, your inner prophet, your inner prophet is having a dark night of the soul. Your inner prophet is riddled with guilt, rehashing old conversations, up late at night thinking you could have done more. This is the card of self-doubt. And for those of us with self-doubt, we recognize this. We recognize this midnight hour. And the most we can do is try to calm it. And same with this, recognizing that you've done the best you can with the limited resources that you have. Because you've been dealing with this, you've had a lot of burdens. So those are some of the things. It reminds me of a family member at one point said to me, why don't you have more savings? You should have more savings or something. And his wife said, very gently, she kind of put her hand on his arm and said, women don't make as much as men. She hasn't made as much as you've made. And that waylaid the conversation. But it was, that's a reality. And the judgment of others is a reality. And our own judgment on ourselves can be really harsh. When you're doing the best you can in difficult situations. Oh, this turned really heavy. So I'm adding an oracle card from Secrets of the Mystic Grove. And talk about a change of tone. This is adventure, experience, take risks, and wish. So what we see here is a real balancing act between this inner side, which is very positive, maybe a little more self-contained, self-protective, and this side, which has really gone out there and done things in difficult situations. And I would extrapolate from this, take the joy where you have it. It doesn't always come along for us, but when it does come along, take it and appreciate it. That's this inner sage, this inner advisor is, joy. That doesn't always mean you're spending money. It doesn't mean you're depleting your resources. It just means you're taking that risk to have an experience that you can remember that bolsters you through these difficult times. This is Kara from Kara Tarot with a surprisingly deep read. Thanks to Light Wands for this spread. I hope you're able to glean the inner joy from your day to day. Thank you.